Welcome back to USA Car Reviews, where we dive into the vehicles that shaped American roads and left their mark on history. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most iconic SUVs of the 1990s, the 1996 Ford Bronco XLT 4x4. This model holds a very special place in automotive history, not only because of its rugged performance and classic styling, but also because it was the final year for the full-size Bronco before Ford retired the nameplate for decades. If you're a fan of capable off-road vehicles with true American character, the 96 Bronco is something that deserves a deep look. The 1996 Bronco XLT was the top of the line trim, giving drivers a balance of luxury, utility, and performance. On the outside, you can't miss that squared-off yet muscular body style. It carries the classic two-door SUV look, with a removable hardtop over the rear section, which is one of the Bronco's most beloved features. That combination of an open-air driving experience with a full-size SUV body is something you rarely find today. The XLT trim added chrome accents, stylish wheel designs, and a clean, upscale finish compared to the base models. This was the Bronco that could look just as good in a city driveway as it did out on a muddy trail. Under the hood, Ford offered several engine options, but the most common choice for the XLT 4x4 was the 5.8-liter V8, also known as the 351 Windsor. With around 210 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque, it wasn't about being the fastest vehicle on the road, but it had the muscle to pull, tow, and climb with confidence. Paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission and Ford's robust four-wheel drive system, the Bronco XLT 4x4 was always ready for dirt, snow, or whatever terrain drivers threw at it. The suspension was built tough, with a solid rear axle and coil spring front setup, which provided durability and off-road capability while still being comfortable enough for daily use. Inside, the Bronco XLT treated owners to a cabin that was practical yet surprisingly comfortable for its time. The seats were large and supportive, with cloth or optional leather depending on the buyer's choice. The dashboard had a straightforward, no-nonsense design, with all the gauges and controls placed in an easy-to-reach layout. Power windows, power locks, air conditioning, and even premium audio were all available, making this SUV just as suitable for long highway trips as it was for weekend adventures. The rear cargo space was generous, and with the removable top, you could transform this Bronco into the perfect summer cruiser. What made the 1996 model especially significant was that it marked the end of an era. After decades of serving as Ford's flagship SUV, the Bronco name was retired after this year, making the 96 XLT 4x4 the last of the original run. Many enthusiasts see it as the ultimate Bronco, combining years of refinements with the rugged, old-school personality that made the model famous in the first place. Collectors and fans often seek out well-maintained examples of the 1996 Bronco because of its historical importance and lasting appeal. Performance-wise, the Bronco XLT wasn't built for speed, but it had a commanding road presence. The steering was light for its size, the brakes were dependable, and the ride quality was comfortable compared to some of its truck-based competitors. It was equally at home pulling a trailer, cruising down the interstate, or tackling a steep dirt incline. Owners loved the confidence that came with driving one. It gave off that feeling of being in control of the road, with enough muscle under the hood to handle tough jobs while still offering the comfort needed for everyday driving. Visually, the 96 Bronco still turns heads today. Its classic two-tone paint schemes, wide stance, and timeless SUV proportions remind us of an era before crossovers took over the market. It's one of those vehicles that looks just as good in a restored condition at a car show as it does covered in mud after a weekend adventure. The Bronco XLT 4x4 captured the essence of what a true SUV should be, blending utility, durability, and style in one package. In today's world, the 1996 Bronco XLT 4x4 has become a prized collectible. With the return of the modern Bronco, interest in these classics has skyrocketed. Enthusiasts admire the simplicity, the rugged design, and the fact that these Broncos were built to last. Whether you're someone who remembers them from the 90s or you're just discovering them now, there's no denying that the 96 Bronco has carved out its place in automotive history. So, when we look at the 1996 Ford Bronco XLT 4x4, we're not just looking at another SUV. We're looking at the end of a legendary chapter in Ford's story, a vehicle that balanced everyday usability with the spirit of adventure. It was strong, dependable, stylish, and versatile. For many, it's still the definition of what a Bronco should be. Thanks for watching USA Car Reviews. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the last of the classic Broncos, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another look at America's most iconic rides.